just scored me a 29 gallon at Petco. Nothing like a good feeling when you get a new tank, especially one that's $1 per gallon. Thank you, Ryan, aka Wild Fish Tank, aka Lucky Smug, aka Cool Guy. I really appreciate it. If it wasn't for you, I would never remember to get it in the first place.
I hope you guys like what I'm doing. Stay tuned. This vlog, this 29 gallon vlog, this process, this was so exciting. So check it out. The first thing I did was, I heard Ryan Wild Fish Tanks talk about the $1 per gallon sale that was going on. I think he mentioned it a couple weeks back, right? And when he mentioned it, I was like, this is the time. This is the time, because before, what you see behind me was a 20 long, and I always wanted to upgrade it to something a little higher with the same dimensions, right? So that tank is perfect because there's some plants in there. I want to see how they're gonna get when they get taller from what they were in the 20 long. I want to see what it will look like, right? So it was perfect. So what I did in this video is I vlogged everything from going to the store, picking it up. Well, in my head, I wanted to vlog everything step by step, but what actually happened wasn't like that, and I'll explain in a little bit, right? So, I went to the store, picked up the tank, took it to my truck, and then brought it upstairs and set it. I wanted to paint the back black. I wanted to redo the whole substrate because the substrate in the before was ADA Amazonia. right? And I was starting to have problems. I didn't know the soil gets bad over time, and it looked like it was starting to go bad because I was getting a lot of ammonia spikes, and then I had shrimp dying, right? So yeah, so I switched it to Eco Complete, Carypsis Eco Complete, because I really like, I like how it how you could plant stems down, and it really holds the plants down, and I really like that product. So I did that. I did the whole switch. I tried to film it all, from removing the plants, removing the shrimp, some of the fish that were in there. I had Endler live bears in there with the shrimp, and a blue neon goby. That was all about it, right? And so I did the switch, and I tried to film it all, the propagating some plants while I was at it, and this whole film process, trying to vlog it all. I made a lot of mistakes. Like, I would record something and I would forget to plug in the external mic that I got for the camera. I would forget to do that, and there was so many occasions where I would just forget to hit record while I was doing it. And some of these things, I just can't redo it. There's a lot of work and time to just start all over from scratch. So it was like, whatever. This is what I got. I'm gonna work with it. So that was a little bit of the process of doing this, and it was definitely interesting and a learning experience, because this is the first for me. But you know what? It's a lot of fun. So I'm hoping that how the video turns out when I actually got all these clips and start creating and actually editing the video, that it actually works, everything that I got. The creative process is pretty interesting, but it's definitely fun. I really enjoy it. But anyway, back to the whole 29 gallon vlog. So back to the 29 gallon vlog, right? I want to show you guys exactly what it is that I added in here. The end product is what I want to show you guys. Let me show you guys the end product. So back there, what I like about it, I was able to do different in the. Let me see. That I was happy that I was able to do different from the 20 long to the 29 is that I like the idea of putting like a big piece of driftwood. Like if you see back there, right, a driftwood vertically and protruding out of the tank, like you see there. And I like that look. So I had this piece of wood that was kind of big, and on the 20 long it just looked weird for some reason, but on the 29 I love how it ended up looking. There's a few plants here that wasn't in the 20 long that I ended up putting in the 29, just because I want to see what it's gonna look like. And some of it's this crinum calibrastratum. I'm definitely gonna butcher these names, but I'm gonna say how it sounds. And there's a Cryptocorn balanese is in here. I'm wondering why these kind of plants, I want to see how they get over time, seeing them how long they get and taking over the top, all tentacly like. I want to see how a lot of these plants, they grow tall. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. The Bacopa Caroliana yellow flame back there, I love how red it gets. That yellowish red it gets as it gets closer to the light. It looks really nice. And this is back there is this plant. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. Through pictures, it looks amazing. What it's gonna look like in my tank, I have no idea. But it's a Limnophilia aromatica. They say I read that it has a scent to it. So if it gets really tall and really nice, I'm definitely gonna be taking a whiff, because I need to know what this is about. But, when I got it, it was very leafy, nice purple, violet colors, and then to me it just started dying back. It seems like now it's doing good. I did add some new fish, updated it a little bit, besides what's already in there, like the live bears and the live bears that are in there. I added from my 75 gallon Apistogramma agassizii Fire Red. It was somewhere back there, right? And I added a couple more blue neon gobies to this tank. There's somewhere around here, and back there at the heater, hanging out is an auto sinkless. So you can catch him. There you go, back there, chilling. Again, it's sauna on over there on the heater. Anyway, so yeah, that's about it about this 29 gallon vlog. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the filming process, the editing process, choosing the music. I really enjoy trying to find that right song, that right beat to the mood of what I'm feeling when I'm creating this, right? So anyway, comment below. Let me know what you think. Peace.